like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Hello and welcome to our channel. This is the third of our series of videos on gun ownership and the legislation that's being put forward by the West Australian Labor Party. This is an article from Firearm Weekly entitled Representing the Interests of Firearm Users, and it's by Paul Fitzgerald, the State President of the Sporting Shooters Association of Australia, WA. The Sporting Shooters Association of Australia, WA, was formed in 1971 and for more than 50 years has grown into the peak body for ballistic sports, recreational shooting and conservation hunting in Western Australia. As part of the largest national shooting association in Australia and the second largest globally, SSAA represents the best interests of all firearm owners across Australia. Advocacy and representation are easy buzzwords thrown around by way too many groups nowadays, usually when they don't have anything else to offer. It takes years of hard work and consistent effort to become a credible advocate for recreational shooters and to successfully operate ballistic sports at approved gun ranges, as well as develop and maintain critical conservation programs through ethical pest management and hunting. Respect is earned through nurturing relationships, advocating tirelessly both publicly and privately, and being willing to engage across the political spectrum while delivering a consistent message over time. It's easy to make a social media post and squawk, but never does this approach deliver results. Real relationships with the media, opportunities to publish our message in the likes of the Farm Weekly, and respectful airtime on mainstream radio are what gets attention. The SSAWA and the respected member organisations of the WA Firearm Community Alliance have been actively working for WA shooters for generations, quietly garnering support in the face of political grandstanding and achieving practical outcomes like the recent reversal of the 10-shot magazine limit for rimfire rifles under the new Firearms Act. The SSAA WA Mobile Shooting Air Range will once again be at this year's Wage and Woolarama on Friday, March 7 and Saturday, March 8, and continues to be one of the most popular free attractions every year. The mobile air range is staffed and run by our trained and experienced volunteer range officers, having all been put through our accredited training courses and working with children checks to ensure the best possible experience for the next generation of firearm owners. Range officer courses and firearm training are tangible aspects of what the SSAA-WA and its dedicated members provide. For more than 10 years, the SSAA-WA Mobile Air Range has been a valuable resource at the Perth Royal Show, Darwin Machinery Field Days and the SSAA Shot Expos in the best example of what real advocacy is, showcasing safe firearm use to the public and debunking the myths of licensed firearm owners. Countless local, state and federal politicians have benefited firsthand from their time behind an air rifle and walked away with a greater appreciation of the impact firearm regulation has on legal firearm ownership in Australia. You would be hard-pressed to have missed the spate of community and firearm forums held in recent months throughout the regional WA and the visits to gun clubs by the members of Parliament. This happens because the SSAA-WA has the respect of the community. This happens because SSAA-WA is part of the mainstream, and this happens because the SSAA-WA remains focused on the long game. We understand that the WA community has hundreds of questions on the new firearms regulations, and we will always be here to help WA shooters stay in their sport and enjoy their shooting activities. To effect change, we need Western Australian firearm owners to invest more than disparaging comments on the internet and encouraging the rock throwers. Come along to one of the many city and regional forums and ask questions from your real advocates and representatives from both inside and outside of the WA Parliament. And this is the Sporting Shooters Association of WA website, so come here for more information. You'll see here it's sponsored by the Government of Western Australia. In case you missed it, the WA state election is on the 8th of March 2025, so this is going to be an important test for the Roger Cook government. For our American viewers, the WA Labor Party are a left-wing party akin to the Democrat Party in America. The Liberal Party are similar to the Republican Party. However, some would argue that the Liberal Party are disappointing when it comes to free speech and engaging with grassroots points of view. If you're concerned about the gun laws that are being proposed, then you should research your local candidate in the election to find out who is going to represent your needs best. If you put the Freedom parties first and the WA Labor Party and the Greens last, that is probably a good way to effect change. Just remember, there are a number of fake independents who are standing for Parliament. Their voting records show that they mostly vote with the Labor Party or the Greens, and the far left extremists in Parliament do not defend democratic rights, and this is something we should all be concerned about. Please like, share, subscribe and share this video. It's important because it's a great way to defeat the algorithm like other grassroots channels. There's a big problem for grassroots channels of any kind, whereby there's shadow banning and restrictions because large state voices do not like independent voices being heard. We appreciate everyone who watches our videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Please like, share, subscribe, and comment.